I wanted to show something interesting I found in this game. I don't know how well known this is, but I assume not super well known. A lot of people probably do know that the N64 3D Zelda games do have some sequence breaks accounted for. For example, in Ocarina of Time, you can go do half of Dodongo's Cavern to get the bombs to free up the way to Zora's Fountain to do Jabba Jabba's belly. Now, if you do that, you can actually complete that dungeon and get Zora Sapphire before the Goron Ruby. And the game actually shows a message saying that you still have one more stone to get afterwards, because they accounted for the fact that it was possible to get the Zora Ruby before or the Zora Sapphire before the Goron Ruby completely logically without having to do any glitches, without having to do anything. That's an in-logic sequence break. And in fact, Majora's Mask has accounted for that really well as well in a lot of ways. For example, you can go to Woodfall and get the bow and continue on to Snowhead without finishing Woodfall. And in fact, the first remains you get will always give you the Oath to Order. So they knew you could do it. What a lot of people might not have known as well, though, or they probably are aware of this but might not have seen it because there's no real reason to do this. There is a cutscene specifically for doing the Oath to Order before you have all the remains. What a lot of people might not know is that cutscene is very specific to the remains you get. So I'm playing on 2-ship 2 Arcanian right now just to make it a little easier, but this does work in vanilla, I've checked. So we're going to just give ourselves the second and third remains. That's, well, we'll even do the third and fourth, because that's east and west. Third and fourth, east and west, sorry. We'll do second and fourth. It doesn't matter, the order. So we'll just do these two. And we're actually going to just give myself the Oath to Order as well. It's this purple one. And then we're going to set the time to day 3. And then if we go ahead and just... There we go. So we are going to have to sit here for a minute, but I won't subject you to that. So we'll just go in here. Alright, and we'll play the Oath to Order. And watch this cutscene, and you will see that the giants that come to help will correspond to the area from which you would get their remains. I have no doubt in my mind that somebody already has found this. I never looked into it to see if this is something that's well known, but I figured it was worth sharing because the leaps you would have to go to find this, doing sequence breaks, either glitched or glitchless, it doesn't matter. See, here's from the, from Snowhead. Nothing from Great Bay. but then also, so doing out of sequence, and then also playing Oath to Order without having all of the giants are two very uncommon things to do. But I thought it was very interesting. So you can even see in the background Southern Swamp over there. Nothing. So I thought that was a very cool detail they added to the game. And something that, by all accounts, if you're playing the game normally, or even playing the game in a bizarre challenge way or a speedrun with glitches, you likely would never see. And I really appreciate that attention to detail. And in fact, I didn't even know this until right now. It looks as if these also correspond to the guys you get as well. So that's just an interesting Majora's Mask fact that I hope you've learned something cool today, because I remember theorizing about that and seeing if it was the case, and it is. So it was a very cool attention to detail they have paid. These games are incredible for things like that. So thanks for watching.